in anger.
I mean, to be fair, for you,
Okay,
you
we
might
should
have
be
been
back.
first. For me, I might have been first because of Discord
Yeah,
delay.
yeah. Like it might have been that short of a delay. Yeah.
We should be back.
We were
No,
both at the same time actually, and that like
okay.
because of
Let's
this.
just say it at the same time. What was the question again?
So okay, we're
What was
back,
for the
and
longest
I
time
think
the
like
capital
when
of the Roman Empire?
Yeah,
no, wait. For most of for most of its history, what was the capital of the Roman Empire?
Okay,
so,
let's
Tom,
say it at
you're
the
gonna
same
count
time.
down, and then we both gonna shout an answer.
Okay.
Yes.
40, 39, 38, 37, 36,
Be patient.
35, 34. Go.
Ravenna.
Oh, Rome.
Okay, well, that was two wrong answers. Both were capitals of the Roman Empire, though. So Ravenna was a capital of the Roman Empire, and
That I knew for sure.
and
that
Rome,
also
of
was
course, obviously also was a capital. The answer
But
for
I knew that
most
Rome
of its
was-
history, though,
Hold on, hold on. I haven't answered.
Oh yeah,
That's
right.
fair.
Tom, go ahead.
Tom has answered.
I mean, we kind of assume you're gonna get it
I just
wrong.
don't get a go. I don't know. I'm gonna answer something really stupid then. In that case, Vienna.
Vienna. Okay.
I would have gone with Pompeii, just for poops and
Oh
giggles.
yeah.
I definitely will, Michael. Okay, we're going to have a bonus question right after this because it was super chatted. So the answer is Constantinople.
Oh yeah.
Because, of course,
makes
Dutch will
sense.
tell you the Roman Empire eventually split. But there was still technically both of them the Roman Empire. And
One was
for
the
like
Holy Roman
for
Empire.
about like 1,000 years, Constantinople was the capital of the Eastern Roman Empire. And before it fell like to the Turks and like the medieval
Ottomans.
time. Yeah, the Ottomans, yeah.
Does anybody have interest in Thracian?
And
No.
no. Like
No.
we've already ignored one when it started because we all have
I killed
Terrakian
one.
already
Yeah.
for the loots.
So it was East and West. What was the Eastern one called? If the West one was
Well, the Eastern one, like
if the
no,
Eastern
the
one was
Constantinople was for the Eastern. For the Western side, it was Rome initially the capital. Then it moved to Mediolanum, then Ravenna.
Oh, okay. But that was
Like I
called the
knew
Holy
at some
Roman
point that
Empire.
Ravenna was a capital, and
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Rome
At
would
some
be
point,
too
Ravenna
often.
was indeed a capital. So we
Like
have
I've
an
been there.
important bonus question. That's also going to be a speed quiz, I think.
Okay.
Because I think that one, like I know the answer. Yeah. So when I know the answer, I figure it's a speed question.
Is it anything to do with the Roman Empire?
It has nothing to do with the Roman Empire.
Okay.
Well,
Good to know.
depending.
Because now we will just shout Constantinople when it's
In
Roman Empire.
which country were Legos invented?
Maybe.
Oh, that was a tie. We need a tiebreaker. How do we
Hey,
break this
Kaysen.
tie?
Kaysen, decide which one do you choose, Sten or...
Wait, no.
No. No.
Well, he hates you both equally, so
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah.
you're both equal butts in his eyes.
We could rock, paper, scissors.
Who's the bigger cheek? Kaysen. Maybe Kaysen left already. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's just
We're-
rock,
we're
paper,
waiting.
scissors.
Dutch
in
is
chat.
better in my chat, but
Oh no, he's chosen Sten.
He's chosen Sten. All right, go ahead.
See?
Get the free point,
My
Sten.
good friend Kaysen. Denmark.
That is correct. Denmark, of
Yep.
course, is the well-known birthplace of Legos. If only like that it was a trick question, but it wasn't. It was clearly a bonus
When you
question.
started with which country, I just wanted to interrupt Meep Meep and say France, but
That would have been funny.
still,
I
I have more
got 3
Okay.
points now.
I have the next question. None of you have a chance of getting the answer. I think.
Let's do it anyway.
So we'll be quick about it.
Okay.
What mountain peak is farthest from the center of the Earth? So basically, which mountain peak is farthest from the Earth's core, if you will?
Meep.
Go ahead, Tom.
Ben Nevis.
Oh, that's an interesting guess. That's not the correct answer, but
Okay, all right.
Meep.
Well,
go ahead, Dutch.
Everest.
That is
No,
incorrect
Everest is
as
the
well.
tallest, but
which
it's not
it's obviously that one was a little
not the
too
highest.
obvious.
Yeah,
And
but like that yeah, like the center of the Earth. And
Well, the center of the
Because-
Earth is
Yeah.
not like.
it's not the same
actual
thing as
center of Earth.
the. It's not the same thing as sea level because Everest is highest compared to sea level.
yeah, that's true.
Bless you.
I think
I'm gonna
don't
go
know
with something in Antarctica.
I know
It's-
this one. I know the answer. I know
Oh,
the
go-
answer.
Okay, go ahead.
Isn't it the one in Ecuador? I don't
That
know
is
the name
correct.
of it.
That's like the second.
The
guess
one
or
in
whatever.
Ecuador doesn't.
The
get you
one
the
in
point,
Ecuador
mate.
is correct.
Thank you. I'm out.
It's
You-
the
you guys-
Chimborazo in Ecuador. That is the correct answer.
Wait, what's the
5
name of
points
it?
to Kason.
What was the name?
Chimborazo.
Oh no, that I would never.
Oh,
have
okay.
got. There's another mountain, famous
See,
mountain
that's
in,
why I knew
Africa.
like nobody's gonna get
So,
that
so tell us more about that.
one. Yeah, the Earth
It's
is
furthest from the
spinning
center of the.
because the Earth is spinning. Like it's not an actual sphere. So because
Yeah,
of
no.
gravity around the equator, like the Earth is like thicker. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
so Ecuador is right there, at the around the rim where the Earth is thickest.
Danny's like, that's not a real name. Yes, it is.
So from sea level, of course, yes, Everest remains the tallest. Yes.
Does anybody need like a mega pidgeot?
No, I'm okay. I'm okay.
You can kill it,
Right.
Dutch. It's fine.
So this one is going to be fun for the Americans who are watching the stream, because that's going to be 3 Europeans trying to answer an American trivia question.
Okay.
That's always fun.
Oh, yeah. Ben Nevis is like a sixth the height of that mountain.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
But it was a nice try. So the question is, of course, we're going to be speed buzzing this one as well. Which U.S. president is
Oh,
on the
shit.
$100 bill?
Meep meep.
Go ahead, Sten.
Benjamin Franklin.
He is on the $100 bill,
But he's not.
but
the
that's
president
not
on
a
the
U.S.
bill.
president, so therefore the
Kason
correct
has
answer is...
joined. I think Kason.
I know the
knows.
answer.
Go ahead, Kason. Go ahead.
Isn't it Benjamin Franklin? That's why they say make it rain with the bends.
Well, yes,
apparently he's not
Benjamin
a
Franklin
president,
is on the $100 bill. That's correct. But
so it's
he was
no
never president, so the answer is no president is on the $100 bill.
Hey,
Trick question.
I'm just happy.
I
I'm
get
just
quiet, so
happy.
I get points. I
wait.
get quiet, so I get points.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
just
Me and Dutch
happy.
didn't answer, so technically we got it right.
No.
Yes.
No one is an answer.
I like how important
Listen,
you're
listen.
fighting for these worthless points.
Should we like work together and confer, and then come up with an answer?
Ask that one cyclope from Greek mythology that no one is indeed an answer. Okay,
All right,
he died because of it.
What?
So.
That's Cyclope?
Yeah.
Cyclops.
Cyclops.
Yeah.
Well, I said that one cyclope, so I pluralized it.
Oh, is that the
Yeah.
plural of Cyclops?
That one,
Yeah.
Cyclops.
Okay, let's carry on. Speaking of
Okay.
Cyclops, though, that's relevant. Because the next question is, who is able to tell me why pirates wear eye patches?
Me.
Oh,
Go ahead,
yeah,
Dutch.
I know.
Yeah.
So they can like switch eyes in when it's dark. So they have like vision with the
Yeah.
covered eye really well.
Correct.
Yep.
That is indeed the correct answer. Pirates don't wear eye patches because they got blinded.
It's because there were no carrots at sea, so to get night vision, they have to keep one in the dark.
Exactly.
It's because of the no carrots, though,
Yeah.
not science.
Well, I mean, it's somewhat scientific.
I'm just happy I knew that Benjamin Franklin was on the $100 bill.
Oh, thing, how do I know that? It's just because I know a lot of random shit.
All right. This one is a speed buzz question because only 2 people will get to answer.
Okay.
So, you know,
Oh,
you know
it's true or false.
when it's essentially true or false. You know, it's not true or
It
false.
Yeah.
could be neither. That could be the third option.
Sure,
Yeah, right?
sure. We'll see if that one has an actual third option. So What city is farther to the west? Reno, Nevada, or Los Angeles, California?
Meep.
Meep.
Dutch goes first.
Los Angeles.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
I meep second.
All right, go ahead, Tom.
The other one.
You said 3, right? Oh no,
That's
you
right.
said 2.
Yeah, Reno,
said
Nevada
Reno,
is
and
indeed
Los
farther west
Whoa!
Then,
I got it right.
than Los Angeles, California.
Oh, I got that wrong, didn't I?
Yeah,
I was gonna go for neither, honestly.
They're both in line. They're both exactly the same.
Well, they're close, but yeah, Reno is indeed.
You know what's funny? If I'd have gotten to go first, I would have got it wrong. So I'm happy
I would
with
have
that.
gone for Reno just because Nevada is like next to California, so it would make more sense to ask for Los Angeles.
If
But
only
because this is
Fallout was
Flouze, then it's
geographically
trick
correct.
questions.
Don't worry, we have more American questions for you.
Yay.
Another speed buzzing, of course. What? What?
Meep meep. No one.
Okay, go ahead, Stead.
No.
That was close. So, what is the official language of the United States of America?
Meep.
Meep.
That was Dutch. Dutch.
That was Dutch.
Yes.
Yes. go ahead.
Spanish.
Spanish is incorrect. I think that one is obviously incorrect.
Yeah, I know.
The official language.
Of the United States of America.
Well, it's not. It's not the obvious one, obviously. I'm gonna say Dutch.
It's obviously not Dutch. No. Stan.
That's what I meant. It is obviously not Dutch, so therefore
Right.
it's obviously.
Therefore-
Oh, yeah, I get to go?
Yeah, you get to go.
Oh,
You said no one, but you get another go.
yeah, didn't expect to get another go. So,
Hmm.
well, it is English, but
But
they probably did some kind of like fancy finagling so that it's not like British English.
okay.
But I'm not sure how to word that correctly, so I'm just gonna
So
go
the
with
phrase
English.
"speak American" is actually true.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with English.
All right, that's incorrect. The correct answer, Sten was the closest. There is no official language of the United States of America.
I said that in
So-
the beginning.
You said
How
no
was that
one.
not correct?
What you
I
said
mean,
was
that's
no
basically
one.
the same thing.
I feel
right?
like these questions are not fair because you ask for like an answer and then like the answer is totally something else because
You're
like
catching on Dutch.
Yeah.
no, but like no,
I think you're
questions
sensing a
are not
trend,
good.
Dutch.
But like it's not good.
There's
No,
a reason
the
I
key word
screamed
was
out no one.
official. Officially, there's no official language for the United States because everyone just assumes English is it.
Yeah, but that's like asking like what runs on
It's like asking what's the official language of the United States.
no. It's like what fuel do electric cars run on?
Mm-hmm.
Would that be electricity?
Well, I mean, electricity
Electricity.
is a type of fuel.
Yeah, so that's
So
got
you,
an
just,
answer.
you go with
Sorry.
electricity. That's not much of a trick
I'm
question.
so sorry, Dutch.
Come with a different comparison next time. We're gonna get an easier one because it's gonna be
Okay, this time you did
Canada
rage.
related. So,
Well, I just want to say, Pelanova in the chat actually got it right.
well
So I
done.
don't think we have one.
Hmm.
Good job.
I should have listened to chat.
So here's the one that's gonna be funny for me because this next question requires you to name a Canadian province. So just that in itself is gonna be a challenge.
I think we already said.
I only know one.
Do you not know all of them, Tom?
What?
You know all these provinces, right?
What?
Right, but that's
in
not
Canada.
merely the question.
What?
Like, you have to correctly name the province.
I don't know. I took a Canadian citizenship test once
And you did
during a stream
not so
with
bad.
you.
Yeah.
So I
yeah.
know one province.
Oh. Well, in
And
that
it's
case,
your
I
province.
Maybe it's
probably
gonna be
know
the
all
one.
this.
If it's not
So
that
the
I'm
question
screwed.
is, and of course it has to do with official languages.
Uh-huh.
So in Canada, there is actually only one province that is officially bilingual. Which is it?
Montreal.
meep.
Oh, I should be.
Meep meep.
Go ahead, Sten.
What? I meet me first. I meet me during that.
I didn't hear Tom meep.
Yeah, no,
I
I
heard
heard a meep meep.
Okay, all
I
right.
just
go
wanted
ahead,
to go
Tom.
second, so that's
Okay,
why I
okay.
meep meeped as well.
All right, all right. Name the one province you know.
Manitoba.
That's the one you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, Montreal.
It's
That's
not
incorrect.
right, is it?
That's not the one, no.
Oh, that's great.
I love your surprise. That's the one, you know.
Yeah, I can name like. Okay.
Okay,
I'm
so I
meep after
meep meep
Stan.
second,
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Sten.
and I'm gonna go with Prince Edward Island.
Prince Edward Island. Good guess. An obscure, tiny little province,
But we're not playing pointless.
but it's also incorrect.
Damn it.
It's
Okay,
not Prince
so-
Edward Island.
So now I will go.
Mm-hmm.
Answer
Yes.
Ontario.
Now chat is giving a lot of questions and a lot of answers. And
Ontario,
but Dutch
what's that?
did not
Say there isn't
give
one,
the same
Dutch.
answer.
Say there isn't one.
Dutch says Dutch says Ontario. Ontario is incorrect. The official language of Ontario is English.
Okay.
What's the
And
official
my
language
chat
of
is saying
Prince Edward
Quebec
Island?
a whole lot because of course Quebec is where all the Frenchies
No,
are.
that's just main French.
But that one indeed is unilingual French. We're
Yep.
looking for the one province that is
Is
bilingual.
it BC?
Is it the Yukon? Or
And
something
it's
stupid like
not
that?
BC.
The one-
It's called New Brunswick. New Brunswick, Canada.
Oh, that's
Now
the
you
other
many
all
people
learned
live
the
there?
new
Like a really-
province.
Sounds like a really
Listen.
boring
How many
place.
people live there? Two.
My next
maybe
answer was
three?
gonna be Newfoundland and Labrador.
I mean, I was gonna drop New Brunswick, but whatever.
Oh, you were too
Sure.
late, Case, and you were too late.
F96.
So-
I know almost nothing about the Arabian countries. Right.
That was an
Okay.
interesting question, though.
So Tiny still doesn't know what a province is. It's basically like
It's like
It's
a
a
state,
state.
but
an
Canadian.
area.
Yeah.
It's
like
an
a
area of
state.
land.
It's like a
like
state,
a
but it's
state.
monarchy related.
Yeah. Or feudal
Um,
system, really, not monarchy. But
So we have
Yeah,
a
that's
special
fine now.
guest, Kason, for the next question. It's
Uh-oh.
going to be another speed buzz. So are you ready? Or do you have your buzzer ready, Kason?
It's broke.
You should test it out right now.
Yeah, you should test it out.
My buzzer's broke.
It should go meep.
1 sec.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
1 sec. Let me
Once
see my
it's-
Let me see
okay.
my buzzer's working.
All right. I'll White Time
All
Wolf. I'll grab that question, that trivia for a bonus round. Although you'll have to provide the answer.
that
That's
it?
actually that's the correct buzzer.
Oh wait, what? That's the correct
no, it's
buzzer?
not.
No, it's not.
Meep is the correct buzzer.
No, I think you'll find it.
I do not recognize that as a buzzer. As a proud contestant of Flouze trivia.
A proud contestant. You're not a citizen of this quiz.
Okay, so speed buzzing again. How many wings? How many wings does a flea have? 2,
Me,
4,
me,
or
me.
6? Oh, me. Who said me first? That was difficult.
Me.
Casey?
Dutch.
Dutch. All right, Dutch.
Yes.
I didn't say it.
2.
So 2 goes for Dutch. Does someone have a different answer?
Meep.
I
I
want to go with 6.
Tom?
was gonna go 4.
Wait, I meep second.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
What's your
well,
number?
you went
Sten?
second. You said 6.
You went
Well, yeah,
6.
but-
So Sten has 6. Tom
I want 4.
has 4. Dutch went with 2. Kason, how many?
What was the choices?
Well,
2,
there's
4,
no
or
choices.
6.
That's what we said.
Yep.
Oh no, like I went 100% listening. 2, 4, or 6,
Uh-huh. How many wings does a flea have?
and everyone else. I should have been paying attention, man.
Welcome back, fan.
Everyone's already answered, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we've answered 2, 4, and 6.
All right.
So who's you gonna join?
Or are you gonna pick something else? Maybe it's 5.
Could
Maybe
be 5.
you say they don't have wings.
Are the only options that they have wings?
No.
No, that
I'd-
clearly,
I'd say-
even though
I'd
the
say they-
question isn't stated, it's always that you can say like there's none.
Yeah, I'd say they don't have wings.
Well, you'd be correct, Kason. They don't have wings. And I do
can't believe
now.
I fell for
will
this one
actually be on board with Dutch's. Dutch when Dutch was unhappy about the formulation of the question. This one clearly gives 3 choices and gives the impressions there's no others.
It shouldn't give choices.
And it shouldn't have given the 2, 6, 4, or 6 choice because that was obviously
Wait,
very
those were
misleading.
choices?
Yeah.
So the correct answer was none, and it should have stuck with
Yeah,
that.
because
Didn't
don't
we,
they just
like-
have the stupid ability to jump ridiculously high?
yeah.
I
I
didn't
don't.
think
I
they
don't
had
even
the
know what
ability
we're
to fly.
talking about. Was
They
it like
can't fly.
lice or
We're talking
flea or?
right?
A
Please.
flea.
We're talking about a flea apparently.
I understood fly.
No. It was flea in hindsight, but I wasn't really paying attention. I just wanted to say 6.
Yeah, with fleas I would have known.
Well, if you said 6,
But yeah.
So I have a bonus question from chat from White Time Wolf. So the question is: in which country is there a city called Batman?
But meep.
Batman. Go ahead, Sten.
It's Iran.
Correct.
Yeah.
oh wow.
I knew that there was a country with one. I just didn't know which country. So that's fair, Stan.
Hole in one.
I'll give Stan a round of applause for that. I would
I
have said
saw a meme
Transylvania.
about that the other day.
Oh, memes for the win.
I had to
Memes,
go and ruin it by saying that, didn't I?
Memes
And
for-
of course, Adachi asked the question, proposed the question in chat. So I'm thinking this was a specific Dutch meme
No, it was on iFunny.
that only Dutch people visit.
Dutch.
Apparently.
What are you doing?
No,
Dutch,
Dutch
you
didn't
know,
know it, so.
You know I'm
I'm
arrow
making
proof.
a porcupine.
So the next
Oh, wow.
trick question is the following: in what month did the October Revolution take place? In what month did the October Revolution
Meep,
take
meep.
place? Go
Meep,
ahead,
meep.
Sten.
Oh.
Ha! Sucker, it's in December because back then there was no July and August, so. I don't actually.
That's
know.
a nice try. That's incorrect. So we're looking for the answer in the Gregorian
Meep.
calendar, of course. Yes.
It's September.
September, says Tom.
Yeah.
Anyone have a different answer?
I'm gonna say September, and then it ended in October, and that's why
And
they.
And
That'd be
I
my
say
guess. That's a
November.
that's a
Right.
guess
Or
if I'm right, by the way.
it didn't actually happen.
There never was a Soviet revolution. What are you talking about?
Remember the 5th of November?
All of
No,
them.
that's
It took
that's
all
a
year.
different thing.
Yes, I know.
So the only one who didn't answer yet is Dutch?
I
Dutch
said
answer.
November.
You said in November?
Yes,
Why would you say that?
because I can.
Yeah, but is there a reason?
Did it actually happen in October?
No, it actually happened in November.
I
Oh,
did
Because-
no particular reason.
At the time, Russia was not using the Gregorian calendar, so
didn't
for the
e-
rest of
I
the
didn't-
world it was November, but
I
in
didn't
Russia
even
it was
hear
October.
the question because I was too busy shooting Tom, and yeah, thank.
I
the
can't
other-
believe
other
that my
voice that you hear-
reasoning was
Look,
somewhat
please,
okay.
I have proof that he was shooting me.
Voice.
What
Your-
proof is
your
that?
reason- Your
All of
reasoning
these
was
arrows.
okay.
Oh,
The thought process behind my answer was okay. My answer was wrong.
yeah. So you had the correct line of thinking, but you had the incorrect month.
Yep.
Nice, I like it. Well done.
And I didn't hear like
This,
the question. I
that
was
trick
like,
question is
because
just too
in that
technical,
area,
I'm
and
gonna
that's
skip
in
that one.
November.
Okay.
This is going to be, I feel like, the easiest, most obvious trick question of the lot.
Mhm.
So
Meep,
it's
meep.
going to be a speed
Go on.
buzz. How many animals were on Moses' Ark?
Meet me.
Go ahead, Tom.
None. It didn't happen.
Correct.
Wait.
Wait
I
a
don't
second.
agree with
I
that.
strongly disagree with that.
I have a
you
book
think it
where it
happened?
says that it happened, and if it's written
Yeah.
down, then it's true.
It's a
It's
I've
written
book.
down that it was
I have
Moses'
this
Ark.
non-fictional book.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
it said Moses' Ark?
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Oh,
Well, I don't
Because
know.
most of
maybe
the time
Moses
it
did
says
have an
Noah's
ark.
Ark. Yeah, yeah.
Wasn't he like a sheep herder? I'm pretty sure if he had an ark, there was a couple of sheep on that.
if he had, we didn't have an arc, did he?
Wait.
I don't know if he had an ark. What's considered an ark?
I
Wait,
mean, he
what was
was,
the- did you
he
say
was
the
thrown
question-
in the
what was the
Nile in a
question
little
again?
basket. That's kind of an ark.
How many
My
animals were on
apologies, but
Moses'
I believe
ark?
that I believe that
Oh.
Moses
Mhm.
had a pretty good story arc in the Bible, and there was
Oh.
multiple sheep in there. So I'm
you're,
gonna go with
you're,
that answer.
you're clutching, Stan. You're clutching here.
Get wrecked.
Mhm.
That is what I would call thin.
That is.
Okay, so one fact, I need to work on like the genomes for my porcupines because it's losing its pins already.
Ooh, it's losing its pins.
What
Yeah,
the
it's
fuck are
The
you doing?
genome for your
I'm sorry,
porcupine-
what?
Oh, he's talking about me. Right, okay. Right. Gotcha.
All right.
He's just shooting me with arrows.
We're-
Hey,
we're-
in fact, what did you walk into? You walked into a really stupid quiz show.
Indeed. But we're running out of
Even
questions.
worse than our
So,
previous quiz show.
so I hope you've been keeping tabs on all the answers and who has how many points, because I sure haven't.
I'm winning.
The
Case
next
is winning.
question, of course, is what company produces the most tires in the world?
Meep meep.
Oh, that was a tie. How do we...
That was exactly the same time.
All right, who was it that said me? First of all,
Sten and Dutch, but they're going to have to
Okay.
say meep meep again now.
So-
Meep meep.
That was Dutch.
Oh,
So
oh.
Dutch, you go
way.
first.
I feel favoritism to the F boys there.
Mm-hmm.
I know, right?
Michelin.
Michelin is Dutch's answer. Does someone have a different answer?
There is no company that produces tires.
All right. So stand with there is no company that produces tires
Well,
as an
I don't know,
answer.
it's probably
Does
a car
someone have a
manufacturer,
different answer?
No, car
Um,
manufacturers use tires from tire manufacturers.
They do. That's a good point. Goodyear.
Good year for Tom, I see. Kaysen, would you have an answer perhaps that is different
Probably
from one
some
of them?
Rubber manufacturer. Oh, I know. Oh god, I know what it is.
Tires.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm gonna say like something stupid, like
Well, I'm going to give you a hint, because you've missed so many questions.
okay.
The company is in Denmark.
Yeah, I know what
It's
it is.
not. There's no way it's Lego.
Yeah.
It is Lego. It is Lego.
Yeah, they're not car tires.
That's
it's
some
little Lego
bullshit.
tires.
You know, like car tires or bike tires or toy tires. You just
That's right.
That's
The
some
kind of
bullshit
tire
right
was
there.
not specified. That's correct.
Wait, no, Kaysen, don't call bullshit, right? When you just
You
got
got
it right.
the point.
You just got the points.
I mean,
I mean-
I totally knew that. I totally knew it.
He
He
Obviously,
very obviously got like favorited by
Right.
the host.
Right after
but-
I answered, I caught the specificity that
Yeah.
was needed.
So does anyone know what the Mandela effect is?
The man.
I've heard of it.
start talking like this?
That's not it. Okay.
It's the
I've heard of it.
effect.
Isn't it?
Mandela
It
effect.
doesn't have something to do with cause and effect and how.
No.
certain things-
It's a phenomenon where most people remember something a certain way, when it turns out
yeah.
the truth is actually like a little different.
Yeah.
And for example, everyone thinking that Febreze is spelled with 2 E's in the middle, and in reality it's 3 or something like that. Stuff like that.
I see. I was gonna say like, isn't it when you remember something wrong? But
Yeah,
you threw me
that's-
off with the
that's kind of-
pronunciation because I didn't think that it was called that. I thought
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
called something different.
So the next question features something like that. It's going to be, of course, a
okay.
speed buzzing. So what is the actual thing that Darth Vader says to Luke when he reveals he's his daddy?
Meep meep.
Go ahead, Sten.
Join me at the dark side. No, I don't know.
And that is incorrect. Incorrect.
Oh,
Dutch.
Ik ben niet alleen een komiek, maar ik ben ook nog eens je vader.
He says that in the dub. Sure.
In English.
I don't watch Star Wars. That was the only Star Wars that I watched. Okay, and that was like a
I couldn't
voiceover.
even
for
understand
anything.
it, and he was
Someone
talking in
else.
Dutch.
Someone else.
Yes, master
Because
movie.
he doesn't actually say I am your father. Doesn't he say something? He said something stupid before that. He's
He
like,
says,
I think Master Cookie
look
might just
inside,
said-
you know it to be true.
That's
but
what
he
you're
also-
going with,
but
Tom?
But he follows that with something, doesn't he?
Yeah, but it doesn't. He goes like, because he's like Obi-Wan. Didn't Obi-Wan ever tell you about your father? He told me you destroyed my father. No, Luke. Look inside. Look inside. You know your feet. No, because he says that
You're
afterwards.
adding too many words.
He says
No,
it
Luke.
afterwards.
I think it's only
Apparently.
3 words.
So
No, Luke.
nobody's
He just hand
getting
signals
it
and
now
shrugs.
because you're just.
He just points at himself and he goes, "This guy."
Yeah, basically Vader walks out and
boy.
goes. Vader walks
Oh, he
out and
never
goes,
says-
who did your mummy? This
So-
guy.
No, I know. He goes. He never says Luke in the quote. He just says, "I am your father."
That is really close, but not quite.
I think Tom
Because
was right. Doesn't
White
he-
Time
doesn't he
Gamer
say-
Wolf
Guess
in
because
chat.
my chat has now guessed.
Yeah, in
Doesn't he-
chat.
doesn't
White
he
Time
just
Wolf.
turn around- I think Tom's right. I think he says no, Luke. I think Tom's got it right.
No, he
isn't
doesn't
Like,
say
well,
Luke.
just
The
about
correct
right.
answer is no. I am your father.
That's what I said. He said he doesn't say Luke.
Yeah,
That's
Tom had it
correct.
right. Tom had it right.
He was the closest.
I'm gonna give.
But he forgot.
brownie points to
Tom
for
didn't
this
have the
one.
no. He says, "I
No,
am your father."
Tom did.
No, he
Oh,
didn't
okay,
say
all
it.
right, fine,
Length
fine.
of
Give
the
a
quote.
point to Tom if you want.
Tom,
Yeah,
no,
Yeah,
Tom
no,
said,
exactly.
there's a point.
Tom
He
said
got
it
so
doesn't.
close
It doesn't
that-
have Luke. He said it doesn't have Luke. He says no. I am your
Yeah,
father.
but most people remember it as Luke. I am your father.
Yep.
That's because
But
of the.
really, the
And
line
my
is
chat
no.
said, "Hello,
I
my
am your
son."
father.
Fang said, "You little bish, I'm your daddy."
No, that doesn't sound like my Fang.
But it does sound like Darth Vader, though. You little bish, I am your daddy.
Could add that at the end.
And Luke goes, no! I've been wrecked! Okay,
All right, yeah, that was pretty fun.
so, I had the geography question about the United States, but I think we can skip that one.
Oh, that sounded exciting.
Oh, okay? So
You
it's
want
going to be the
geography
last question.
questions?
Again, south, north, west, and east. So, which
France.
U.S. state is the farthest south?
Meep meep.
Will you stop being at the same time?
Is the furthest south?
Meep meep.
Stan, go ahead.
Wow. Did we do a
Yeah.
redraw?
That's right.
Yep. It's Hawaii.
That is correct. Hawaii is the correct answer.
Oh, I'm glad I
What
did.
U.S. state is the farthest north?
Meep meep.
Maybe.
That was Dutch. That was Dutch.
Alaska.
Correct. Which U.S. state is the farthest west?
Meep meep.
Meep meep.
Go ahead, Sten.
I don't actually know what it's called.
Meep 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 meep.
It's the
All
one
right, go
that's on
ahead,
the
Dutch. Go
tippity
ahead,
top
Dutch.
underneath Canada.
It's Hawaii.
It's which one?
Hawaii.
Incorrect.
That's
What?
East Dutch.
That's not east.
Oh, I
The
know what's
farthest
in
west,
it,
the
but I
farthest
don't
west
know
we're
what
doing.
it's called.
I
Wait,
don't know
what?
what it's called, Stan. The state. Yes.
Sten?
No, carry on.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
Nova
very
Scotia.
on
That's
Jason, you give your answer.
It's Alaska.
It's
the
Alaska
furthest-
indeed.
Furthest west.
Yeah. The farthest
Wait,
west
isn't
is
it-
Alaska.
Where's Pearl Harbor then? If it's not in
Pearl Harbor is like with Hawaii, but
Alaska almost touches Russia on the other side, so that's
Yeah,
the
that's
furthest
true,
west.
yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Alaska is like French kissing Russia over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
or it's kind of docking, really, right? Let's not describe what that is. And which state of the United States is the farthest east?
The UK.
Meep meep.
No, there's one that's farther east than that.
Is there
Stan,
one that's
go ahead.
farther east
I
than
already
Maine?
meep twice now.
Farther
Meep meep.
east than the UK, yes.
I know, meep.
Meep
I know.
meep.
God damn it.
Okay, go ahead. Dutch. It's not
Vietnam.
Maine, Stan. It's not Maine. Vietnam.
Florida.
No, it's not Vietnam.
Florida.
It's not Maine. It's not New York for my chat.
Florida.
It's not Florida. It's not Florida. The answer is
Florida.
again Alaska.
Alaska twice.
Oh, it crosses the divide
Yeah, it actually
between
crosses
what you
the
consider
divide.
east and west.
Oh,
Where
that
it
fucking
crosses-
Bering
With
Sea,
the map.
man.
Yeah, the Aleutian Islands that belong to Alaska cross into the eastern hemisphere. So they're basically at the farthest eastern tip.
That's the place where you can jump from one side to the other and it be like a day ahead, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Well, I mean,
Cosmog.
yeah.
Stan, you at
It's
home?
Cosmog.
It's you.
It's
Saying
Stan.
yes.
Anyone of
Alaska
you want
is
a
the
Cosmog?
answer.
Yeah, I do.
I
can come on over. I can.
Would you catch it for me?
So that's
Sure.
going to be it for the trivia questions. I've got no more
So
stupid
if it's
trick
better than
questions.
mine in that case, then I'll definitely
I
keep
mean,
it.
I'll have your terrible one. That's fine.
Do you want it to be Sogale or do you want it to be Lunala?
Lunala.
Sogaleo.
Lunala?
Yeah.
Sogalila.
I think that's timid.
So I
Was
have
that
no
the,
more
final
trivia
question,
questions.
then?
Yeah, that was the final questions.
Okay, so we're gonna
Ah.
start bullshitting then.
You need to make some more questions.
No. We now start a different game.
Yeah, we can do that. What city is the farthest north? Rome or New York?
Meep.
Go ahead,
York.
Dutch.
Rome.
Correct.
I mean, that was an obvious question just from the.
Yeah, that's why I didn't ask that one. Just too obvious.
Right?
So, should
what we can
start-
do is like we can do our usual like BS game that it's now become the usual.
Well,
I just wanted to add
prepared
that
anything.
trivia for the shits and giggles to make a little bit of.
Oh, it's really shitty, but you can have it anyway.
Oh, it's a shitty poo.
No, the Cosmog.
Yeah, it's a shitty poo.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely a shitty steaming pile of shitty.
Shitty poo. Mm. And that's
Shitty
why
poo-poo,
he
shitty
can
poo-poo.
have it.
I mean, it's bold. It's really bad.
You know it's bad. It's bad. But it's better than any of the Cosmogs he has.
I
Yeah,
can
I mean, that's
check
true.
if I have a better one, honestly.
No Cosmogs are better than one Cosmog is better than none, right?
Yeah. I fully agree with Kason on that one.
Oh, what's the question? We're missing questions here.
No, people now need to look up Wikipedia articles.
Oh,
I
well,
already sent
Kason
mine
doesn't.
to Fang.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was not aware.
She was really confused when I sent her a message randomly with the random word.
And also, White Time Wolf is sending virtual hugs to everyone, even Kason.
Oh.
Hold on, wait. Who is guessing this time? I think it should be Dutch. 'cause
So
we're rotating.
Kason, I
Yeah.
don't know if you were here last week, but
I
we're
wasn't.
basically doing three lies and a truth.
Okay.
What
So
if he's
we're-
playing
I
us
don't know
three
what
lies
the
and a
trees
truth?
have to do with it, but it's 3.
So we're
Yeah,
gonna look up a Wikipedia article, all of us, and then we send
Alright.
our word to Fang, and she will randomize and give one word to the
Dutch.
person who's going to be guessing,
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
which today is Dutch, and then he will type that word in chat. Everyone will have 5 minutes to make a story about what that word is. Obviously, the person who picked the Wikipedia article in the first place knows what the word is already, but the
Mhm.
others have to convince Dutch that it's something else.
You need to
And then
convince
he
me
picks the one
what
that he thinks it really is.
So we all bullshit Dutch, and the person who he picks gets a point.
Oh,
And
I'm
if
in.
he gets
we
it
get to bullshit
correctly-
Dutch, I'm in.
Well, you know,
But
But you're meant to
one
get
of
the
us
Dutch
will not be
side.
allowed to spew bullshit. It's going to have to be as accurate as they can remember.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
And if it is your article, you're not allowed to have the article still up.
Yeah, yeah.
exactly, you
'Cause
have
that
5
way-
minutes to check out the article, and you can write down 10 words.
So do we all get randomly assigned an
No,
article?
we're not doing the writing down thing anymore. Like it's just what you remember.
Yeah, straight up from memory. The writing,
Damn.
writing
I
down,
missed my
like
word.
you can, if you know like some shorthand hacks, you can know everything.
Yeah, that's why I limited it to that word.
All right. So Dutch is the guesser.
Damn it.
Yes.
So does that that means Fang will have to send Dutch the word?
Yes.
Yes.
But
Okay,
first,
so-
if does Kaysen want to also go with?
You can be a guesser or a bullshitter, Kaysen.
I'm gonna bullshit.
Nice.
Yeah.
So-
So you would need to look up a Wikipedia article, just a random one.
Can I just
Well,
look at random?
It has
Random
to, well, yeah,
Wikipedia.
it has to be kind of random, but it has to be something that we can BS over. Not dwarf tossing, for example.
Yeah.
Any
When you
random
pick-
article, yeah.
So yeah,
In,
I mean,
in
if
theory, yeah.
if your article is like France, we're not going to be able to make bullshit about France because Dutch is already going to know it's a country.
It's not.
we
It's
love
actually a
baguette.
type of sweet. It's
Okay.
So it has
I'm
to be
going-
something that the others will be able to do BS about, you know.
Oh, all right.
So it might take a second to find.
Also, there's a random article button on Wikipedia.
Yeah, you could use that.
It's on the left-hand side.
I'm gonna do one.
But once you can send the word to one of us, and we'll forward it to the randomizer.
Just don't send it to Dutch.
Yes.
Do not send it to Dutch.
Nope.
In fact, I would recommend not sending anything to Dutch in general.
Wow.
ever.
Fair.
Unless, of course, it's well wishes for his prompt getting better from his new
From attacking
nose
a kickboxer.
plastic surgery.
No,
yeah.
the kickboxer attacked me.
Not the way you put it. You said he attacked your friend, and then you attacked him.
No. I didn't attack anybody.
And then you basically kicked his ass.
I mean, he
tried
did
to
only
get my
land one
friend
hit
out
on
of the
you.
Fight, and then he attacked me.
and
That was
you
kind of the problem.
you struck
Yeah.
you struck him with such fear that he had to seek refuge at the police station.
Yeah.
Yes, where he admitted to what he did. Yes.
So I mean, how intimidating do you have to be to scare the poop out of a kickboxing champion?
He hit him once and realized he's like, no, I've got to go to the police. I'm not fighting this guy.
This guy's crazy.
And indeed, cats, we're not sending dick pics to Dutch. Correct. Not
mean,
even dick pics.
I mean, anyone who wants to send Dutch a dick pic, he is more than willing to accept him. You
Nope.
can find him on
Fair,
Twitter.
yep.
You can find him on Twitter. You can find him on Discord. He will love it.
He has his DMs open on Discord for sure.
Yep. He's changing his settings now.
No, I'm making sure that the randomizer is not confused. Basically, my randomizer was asking how. The
Your randomizer.
Yes. Today it's
Your
my randomizer.
is a person.
She is
She has a
my
name.
randomizer. Thank you very much.
All right, can you all stop fighting over the randomizer?
Hi, Tiny.
All right, let's go technology.
What? You're just going to tell us what your article is?
It might be.
Hey, Flight to Zalo.
Wow.
The history of
silence.
Donald Trump.
That's something we can bullshit.
It has to be like. Yeah, it kind of has to be a thing, doesn't it? Like a noun or a verb.
Not necessarily.
My
why does it have
nose
to
is
be either?
broken.
You didn't
Fly.
tell me that. You just said we could randomize anything.
Yeah, but something.
Yeah,
that
but it
everyone
has
else
to
can
be
bullshit
something that
about.
we can make credible bullshit on.
Preferably like stuff that isn't in English helps a lot.
Yeah, that helps.
Pick
And don't make
something
it in
Dutch and
Dutch,
I can
'cause-
pick out a lie.
Yeah.
Or German, I can pick out a lie. So,
For example, I picked a species of moth the other day, and apparently Flouze knows all about moth species.
I don't know all about moth species. It just turned out.
I just
I knew that.
I just
one.
happen to know
You're one
about
of
the
those
moth
people with-
species you brought up.
Yeah.
With those cabinets that you got loads of moths with pins through them. aren't you, Flouze?
Yes.
He,
I know it.
you know, you put the lotion on the skin, or you get the hose.
I moonlight as a superhero, Mothman. And
No, Mothra. You are Mothra.
no, Mothman. Mothra is like much bigger than me. I tried being the sidekick to Mothra, but like Mothra is like, no, I'm a kaiju. Get the out of here.
But he doesn't speak English and didn't understand my advances.
Correct. Yes. So you got an entry?
I really don't.
I mean,
Just hit the random button a few times.
Where's the random button?
On the
Okay,
it's
left.
like
I
Wikipedia,
told you
main
there was a
page,
random
contents, featured contents, current events, random article, and then donate to Wikipedia. So, of course,
Oh, right, okay.
you want to
We
be
got
sure
random.
Donate.
Wait, Wikipedia has a store?
Apparently.
They have merch? What's in this store?
I did not know they had a store.
Well, they've got merch. You can buy Wikipedia merch.
Wait,
my
what
God,
is
they
it? A
have
T-shirt that
shirts?
says like T-shirt has been edited.
That would be funny. They don't. They don't have that. They should.
All right.
Basically says I love Wikipedia.
It says I edit Wikipedia.
who've
I
I
love
got?
I
Wikipedia. You
edit
get the
Wikipedia.
logo.
So who've I got to send this to?
To Tom or to Flouze or to Stan?
I was about to send this.
Whichever you hate most.
I was about to send it to Dutch.
Not,
No,
do
no,
not
you
send it to
have
Dutch.
To me, Kason. Don't.
All
Okay.
right, I've sent it to Flouze.
Okay.
Then Flouze can forward it to Fang, and then Fang can randomize and forward one word to me.
All right. I mean, I can send it
I
to.
feel
Fang
like it
and-
would be really
I need-
easy
I
to
need to
just
double-check
set up
here.
something to randomize it for us. But I don't want to replace Fang. You know, that would be rude.
All right. Okay. So, have I got to read about my subject or
Yeah,
just bullshit about it?
yeah.
Well, the word is about to appear in chat.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I could now send a word by Fang,
Okay.
and then like I will give you guys like 5 minutes to start making a bullshit.
Or, you know, remembering as much as possible on the Wikipedia page if it's your
Yeah.
word.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then like after 5 minutes I will ask everybody questions and try to find out who's lying.
Right.
basically
So,
you get sort of
so
an
you got to
open-
figure out if we're lying or.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to figure out
He gets
who
a
is
point
speaking
if he
the
figures
truth.
out the correct person.
So what if we? Lie about what our arc was? Does that not work?
Well, no. Okay, so the
If-
word's going to
if-
appear, and we all have to pretend that the article that was put in chat is our article.
Ah.
We have to make up something. You get a point.
Right.
You get a point if Dutch thinks you're telling the truth.
Right. Okay. I'm following you now.
There you go.
Kind
Okay.
of.
So the word is less confess. Less confess. And now I need to look where the timer is for
The what?
live.
The what?
Less confess. That's the word. It's in chat.
Well, it's not Flouze's.
I see.
It's in chat.
Yes,
What? Whose
like,
chat's it in?
private server.
In game chat.
In game.
Oh.
Yeah, in the game chat, yes.
No. Now Etho's
Etho
gonna be
is very
confused.
confused.
Yes.
Etho's gonna be like, huh?
Oh god, tiny yes. Etho is always confused. Read my Oh!
I think that must be wrong.
Okay, no, stop.
What do you mean
You've
stop,
got-
stop? What?
Stop.
What?
What?
Cat is confusing me.
Cat is confusing you?
Oh, the cat Fang!
Fang? What has
Wait,
what has Fang done?
Oh.
Well,
Is this not the actual word?
Nope.
nope.
Dutch messed it up.
No, Fang messed it up.
Why
No,
did Fang?
Sure, blame Fang.
She.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
are you blaming?
It was confusing for me. No, Fang, why we not let him send it to you is that it's partially quite difficult to get like in contact with people that you're not on the same Discord server with. So, yeah.
Yes, that's why I sent you Kaysen's entry. Yes.
Yes. So that's like the reason we don't do that. Like if you're not in contact with a person, it's difficult to like get in touch with somebody on Discord.
Mhm.
I mean,
Okay.
I sent mine to Fang.
But
on-
Fang
on-
is saying that Dutch is derping, though. Dutch is derping.
No, the,
Yeah, I got
mess-
the same message.
Well-
that was like in
Well,
the Discord at the time that I copied.
What's the entry
let's
then?
confess. But
What
like
is
the
the
re-
entry?
So and now I had like 10 DMs from Fang saying that it's not the word, but like
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Well, what
she
is the
confused
word?
me. This
What,
I want
what
to
is
say
the
hi,
word?
Benno.
Patsala.
Patsala. Mm.
That's the word.
Mm.
So you all got 5 minutes to do
see.
your worst on.
Are
Wait,
you
what's the
sure
word?
this time around?
No, let me check, my dear. No,
No,
this
no,
time
he's
I'm
definitely sure.
If he's not sure this time, I say we get Etho in instead. It'll be less confusing.
Yeah, Dutch, who's played the game 3 times, should know by now.
Should know
No,
by now.
If you okay, Tom, you're expecting some weird word, and if like there is like in your Discord chat with Fang then as latest entry, let's confess. You're guessing that is a word.
I mean, it's fair.
All right, so we've
I suppose.
okay. So now we have the word, and then we have the correct word this time. Right?
Yes.
We've now
Yeah, we
got to
do.
come up with a convincing lie for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
should
or
be-
you tell the truth.
I mean, it's
depending on-
obviously not you now.
No, I mean like it could be me. I could know all about this.
Yeah.
This subject.
Way to save it.
What up? All right.
And
the cat's
it's
here to
important
give me
to
an
keep
answer.
like maximally quiet.
Hmm,
At
yeah.
which point?
Hmm.
right now.
He's not here. He's muted.
Only
muted.
his voice you can still hear.
Oh, so Dutch can hear that he's a butt.
Oh yeah.
He just can't respond right now because
Yeah.
he's muted.
Jason is also a bird.
Oh,
Do-do,
He can
do-do,
hear.
do-do.
He can hear.
I can
All
hear
right,
that.
so we got to come up with a convincing lie. I mean, I don't even know how to fucking say that. I don't
Well,
even know. How to...
in your case, it's obviously going to be the truth, though. So
Yeah, obviously. I
there's
mean,
a
I've
lot
got the
less
article.
stress involved for you.
I've got the article right here.
Mhm. By the way, because otherwise you're going to sound like you're way too spot on. You're not allowed to have the article open while Dutch grills you.
Yeah, okay, I'll close it then.
That way it might sound like, even though you have that's your entry, it has to sound like it's BS.
And I'm also not allowed to look up the word.
Yeah, of
So-
course, Dutch is not allowed to look up the word himself.
Well, y'all learn a lot.
The purpose of the whole
Everyone,
game.
All right.
everyone
Alright.
whose word it isn't is, you can't look up the word.
Hmm.
What if it is our word, but we're pretending it isn't our word, just to confuse the people watching the stream?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure now.
I'm a little confused. I won't lie.
It's a
I
very
wasn't
chat
following that at
cheating.
all.
That's also a good thing indeed, Tiny. No chat cheating.
Yes, we have to ask kindly our chats to not cheat, because
Yes.
the purpose is the bullshit. It's not to
Yeah.
actually get the correct answer. The
Yeah,
purpose
chat
is
can't.
to be entertained by the BS.
Chat can't assist.
And how confused Dutch is going to get.
Potentially, or not. I mean, to be fair, it's not a very confusing entry.
All right.
Pasala sounds almost like Pazas, which means Easter bunny. So
Okay.
I mean, that's a far stretch, Dutch.
yes.
I mean, you keep stretching, Dutch. We believe in you. I mean, not me so much, but other people.
Hey, bunny, welcome.
So, are we ready for this?
What
I am hanging on the edge of the mistake.
Yes, I am ready.
As ready as we're gonna be.
Is everybody ready, or
Man, I am ready to explain the shit out of this.
Getting a little too into it there, guys.
He's really excited.
Oh yeah, I should probably explain as well. Case in Dutch is gonna pick. He's gonna say our names, and then we're gonna give like a summary in like one line of what the article is, and then he'll come back and ask follow-up questions
Okay.
after everybody's explained.
So in a
Alright.
couple of words, we explain what the word is, and then he's going to start asking questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, everybody ready to follow a nice little line for the Dutchman?
Yeah, I got a...
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, ready?
I'm flying at Lily's base.
Yeah, I'm like at my own base, so.
We have to be
that's
physically here.
So,
this is a new addition.
Kason, obviously you had the word, so what does Patsala mean? So, like, the other people don't have to bullshit anymore.
Patsala is a famous curry that is only served in Goa, in India. It's very, very hot and it's very, very good. Don't know if I've done that right,
Okay.
but yeah.
It says
So
very
curry
good
in
in the
India.
Wikipedia article. It's it is
Or it
good.
just so happens you've tasted it.
Okay, so, Flouze,
Yes,
can you say why you think it's not a curry from India?
because it's a TV show.
It's a TV show. Where was it on TV then?
It's
Pretty
the number one
sure
TV show in Holland.
It's no, I'm gonna have to say it. Now I'm not sure actually, but I'm pretty sure it's Finland because one of the stars was a Toivonen. So I'm gonna go with Finland. Hopefully I remember that right.
Okay. So, Sten, Patsala.
Patsala actually translates to school in Hindi. It's a 2010 movie about a school, obviously, starring Shahid Kapoor.
Okay. And Timothy?
Well, Pathshala is a sport played in Iran where camelback riders wrestle over a decapitated goat.
Okay.
Okay.
That's actually a sport, though.
That's a
like,
man's
I hear
sport.
people laughing,
That's a
and I need
man's
to laugh
sport.
because people are laughing. Okay. So, Flouze, do you
Yeah.
remember already a little bit more about that TV program of yours?
Not really. Well, to be fair, the article is like terrible in the sense that is extremely short. I remember like there was only one sentence at the top which said it was, I do believe, Finnish TV show, which is actually like a remake of a British show called The Sketch Show. So it's supposed to be comedy, but I think the name means advertisers or something like that. And the rest is like the list of sketches, and it's all in freaking Finnish. Except they basically they list the seasons and all the sketches they have in the seasons, and it all is nonsense to me. But yeah, like it says something in Finnish and then the captain's wife or something like that. So it's really like a terrible article. And the top is all I know is that it's based off the sketch show, which from the UK, and it ran for 3 seasons, starting in 2008.
Okay.
Or ended in 2008, with one or the other.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's fine. I've got a good idea of what you're trying to do here. So, Tom,
What I'm trying to do?
Yes.
a sport in Iran.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you like explain maybe a little bit more about the sport played back on camelback with beheaded goats?
Yeah, so there's 2 teams. I couldn't remember the names of the positions, but there are 3 positions. So you've got people that play interference, people that basically are trying to get the goat, and people that are playing as like goalie effectively. And the aim is to, a bit like rugby, get a hold of the goat and take it to one side of a marked area.
Okay.
And it gets quite violent.
So it's like Quidditch, but with the goat head.
No, not goat head, with the body of the goat. The goat's been decapitated.
Well, yeah, but do they play with the body or the head?
The body.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Then Kason had a curry.
I did. It was very nice.
Can you?
Oh, we're talking about the game still. Sorry, yeah.
Can you talk about the ingredients of the curry?
It's loosely translated into some English words, but apparently it's meant to be like the hottest curry in Goa. Not quite as hot as a Vindaloo, because that's like the hottest curry in the world, and it's specifically made for the English. But it's meant to be the hottest curry outside of England, which makes me want to go to Goa more than anything.
Okay. But there's not like specific ingredients that go in there that make it.
Let me check the article.
No, you're not allowed to check the article.
You're
You're
not
not
allowed to check the article.
Okay, I won't check the article. Yeah, I can't actually see the ingredient list on here, but
you can't.
there's
because
not
you're
a whole
allowed
lot
to
written
check.
for it.
Okay, and then Stan,
Yes.
you were talking about that it was a Hindi name for school and that there was a movie and stuff.
Yeah, well,
how old-
the
how
Hindi
old
name
is
is translated to school, but it's a movie.
But yeah, how old is the movie?
It was from 2010.
Okay. And
Oh, sorry.
yeah, studios. Can you tell something about that?
Oh, I don't know. I was reading up on the plot of the movie, not the fucking studio. I know it made some like 14 like crore or something. I don't know the money thingy over there, but like the box office made 17. The budget was 14. That's what I remember. And
Okay.
the plot.
So the movie did well.
I don't know. I guess they made more money than they paid for it. So yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
entirely up to like Bollywood stuff. It's
Okay.
about the Indian or school system and how it's a little bit broken. So in the movie, there's a new English teacher, music teacher, and he goes around and tries to basically unionize the teachers against the oppressive, like, school system directory, and the principal is, on the bad side. And at some point, the kids go into strike and bad things happen.
Yeah. Okay. I think I got a pretty clear idea on what is bullshit and what is not.
I see.
So, yeah, I feel like Flouze is bullshitting, so I'm not gonna point him out as like the truth.
What?
So, and then like the curry was too vague. I cannot believe that they in Iran would play with a goat like that. They would play with the head maybe, but not the body because too valuable.
Oh,
And so
making a mistake.
go by movie. Stan, I choose you.
Oh, you're picking mine.
Yes.
What a terrible mistake.
I see. Yeah, terrible mistake. No, it's actually correct.
Terrible mistake by Sten.
Thank you.
Okay, so Sten gets a point and Dutch gets a point for picking the correct answer.
Yeah.
That
And
said-
my
Yes,
chat was saying like
that
it's probably not the movie.
Was it in a movie, Tom? Because I have seen like a scene of a movie.
Yeah, it was
where-
not in a movie. This particular sport, it is Iranian. I don't know what it's called, but it was from Race Across the World, the series where they tried to get from London to where did they try to get to?
I did see a scene in a movie where they had that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought
it's a
they
real
would-
sport.
they
They
would
play with the body of a
with
goat.
the head.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, they play with the body. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're allowed to, like-
They kind of wrap it in a kind of bag so you can. Yeah, but
Yeah.
they
So,
grab
they're-
the body by the goat and swing it around. That's not by the body, but by the legs, so they can
Yeah.
swing it anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
To
You're allowed
elaborate
like,
on this,
full
by the way,
kill people.
Kaysen, you are allowed to bullshit with a true story. I bullshitted Flouze into picking mine when there was a word that was like a gorilla and Tarzan, and I looked up an Ethiopian dish, and I could tell a little bit about it.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
So you're allowed to look up something else and then use
Yeah.
that, but obviously you still need
As
to
long as
close
not
the Wikipedia
as long
page.
as you're not looking up the word from somebody else.
And there
Sure.
there
Yeah.
is indeed a Finnish sketch show based off of. Well, there is a Finnish sketch show, not necessarily based off the sketch show.
Yeah, but
but the
didn't
entry is like ridiculously barren. There's one
But it
line
didn't-
that says the 2 stars. And then a list of
sound-
sketches. That's it. It's the worst entry of all time.
No, that's a really good article though for people that want to make up stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
It was distributed by Eros Entertainment, by the way. Yeah, that.
Eros Entertainment. Ooh.
Yeah, apparently.
So it's a porn.
No, it was a
I mean-
drama, which
I
is
mean,
kind of
Dutch-
interesting.
Dutch got it right, so.
So, now Stan needs to look for a new word.
Oh, wait! White Time Game Wolf with another super chat because I was so like consumed in the BS that I had to like wait for that one. But
Right.
you know, of
I'll be
course,
right back
I got to
before the
greet
web
Sol
starts.
and Scoops. Hey, Scoops! Welcome everyone to the stream for those who have joined us while we were playing the round 1 of the BS game. I don't know if there's going to be more. Are we doing another round?
We have
We
time
could do
for
one more.
We can do one more. They say with as much enthusiasm as
It's
they
gonna have
can
to
warm
be
up.
quick.
It's gonna
Yeah.
have to be
But
quick.
we can
yes.
do one more.
Mhm. But the good part is only Sten has to send a new article to Fang.
Yep.
Yeah.
The rest of us can just keep whatever crap we had.
I just sent mine to Fang.
Okay,
Okay.
so Fang can now randomize again.
All right. So
In
the entry
5,
is less
4.
confused.
3. Why are you talking about curry? That is
So
part
my
of the
Discord-
game that we're playing. You'll catch on as we go.
Yeah, it's always curry is the answer.
Yeah, we've actually used that as like a bullshit answer quite a few times. Like, oh, it's an Indian curry.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
we
you
had
are on par with the Indian part.
mhm.
yeah,
It
yeah.
was
that,
Indian.
like, and the word struck me as like fitting with like that region also for some reason. I don't know why. It didn't fit me as Swedish at least.
Finnish.
or
but
Iranian.
Yeah.
Finnish.
I need to look at what that sport's actually called now that I was describing.
I'm not sure if they'll call it officially a sport or an activity or something. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a sport. I'm
Bang,
pretty
do
sure
your
it's sport.
work. Randomize.
It's camel ball.
We're lazy, Fang. Of course I'm keeping the same entry.
Oh, here we go. It's called Buzkashi, the actual sport.
Wow.
And
How
it's
did you
not on
know
camelback,
about
it's on horseback.
How did you not know about Bukashi?
Bukashi.
Bukaki.
wrong
What?
Oh,
Bugatti?
dear. It's originally from Turkey,
Of course
No,
it is.
that sounds about right.
but it's played all across the Middle East. Apparently, the United States has a team.
Well, of course they. I mean, Americans here like beheaded goat. You had me at beheaded. What?
Oh, and it's
Okay.
not always beheaded. Sometimes it is just a full carcass.
Oh, I
So,
see.
children, adults, and everybody that just wants to listen to me,
Mhm.
we have a new word,
Uh-oh.
and it's
Okay.
Oh,
Who's-
Galazakzakzakzakzakzak.
Who's got a guess?
Get a.
I gotta guess the word. You all gotta bullshit your way out, except for the person that knows it. That's just gotta convince me that he knows it.
Ah.
Yes. Good luck, have fun.
No, I don't want to have fun.
Okay, good.
You can't tell me what to do.
You would just want to cry yourself to sleep every night. I'm wondering how tired people are getting from like me just running around the same stretch of land the whole time, like the whole stream.
yeah. We need to figure out something better to do while we're like
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. What are we gonna do in the background?
run around in circles. I thought Flouze was going to carry on with the roof, but
What?
this roof is never going to get finished.
Flouze is flying over at lilies.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wait, what?
Tiny. I'm like on that same stretch, so you're fine.
no, he's not. He's here.
Tiny is here.
No, Flouze.
Mm-hmm.
He's right here. He's not flying at lilies.
No, Flouze is here. Yeah, that's true. Tiny, do you use, by the way, that multi-stream link or not? So if Flouze is never gonna finish the roof, can I chop it off?
No.
I don't have any
I'll finish
building
it at some
materials, so you know.
Well, what building materials do you want?
What building materials you want?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So has everyone come up with their stories?
Yeah.
I didn't have to.
Mobile doesn't work now. Yeah, has everybody got the story?
Yep.
I've got a.
Well, I got my word, and I just read up on the wiki article, and now I'm gonna tell you all about it. Well, when it's my turn, but
So,
Ready, Dutch
Flouze,
Pixel.
you also have Emerald like ready?
Yes.
Okay. So, Tom,
Yes.
since this is obviously your word,
I'm glad you realise.
can you please tell me a little bit about it and like also pronunciation?
Yeah, so Gela Zagoyev is a Russian footballer.
Mm-hmm.
are we talking like football or fake American football?
There's only
Like
football.
Soccer football. There's the real football.
The real football. Okay, good
Yeah.
to
All
know.
right. No one in chat get offended. All right. Good job. Good job.
You're in like a stream with mostly Europeans, so
Yes, I know. But just in case, Scoops is there.
yeah. So, Flouze.
Yeah.
Can you give me your meaning of the word with pronunciation?
It's a fake stage name or band, kind of both. From one of the girls of Tattoo, from before it was Tattoo. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But can
Anyway,
you
it's Russian music. Can I what?
pronounce it?
No.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to go guess. It's like Gelena Zagoyev.
Yeah, you're gonna
I
have
don't
to
know.
drop this pronunciation thing. You ain't getting pronunciation from me.
I'm gonna try to get a
Like
pronunciation from
the
you.
wiki articles may contain a pronunciation, but I don't even know how to read the pronunciation stuff. So like if they spell the official pronunciation of something, it's Chinese to me. I don't know. So
Well, it's Russian actually, but yeah.
yeah, but to me it's Chinese or Mandarin.
So, Kason,
Oh God.
yeah. What does the word mean to you? And yeah, you said you don't know how to pronounce it. So, what is the meaning of the word?
Gulia Zagoyev means it's a town that is in the ruralist parts of Moscow, but it's not quite near Moscow. It's like right outside of Moscow, but it's an abandoned town from the 1800s because there was a massive oil field incident there, and the town has been abandoned ever since.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't asked Stan yet, right?
Yeah, don't bother.
No.
Stan? Stan?
Well, Galad's.
Meaning and pronunciation.
I mean, it's probably what everyone's saying, Galad Zagoyev, but I'm not sure because I don't read Cyrillic, and that's the only real thing they say behind it. But it's Russian. He was a Russian spy who was mostly active after World War II, so in like the Cold War. He was also active in World War II, but back then he wasn't a spy. So.
Okay. So, Tom,
Yep.
you were
What do you
talking
wanna
about
know?
football, right?
Yeah, Russian footballer.
Yeah. What position did he have?
He was defensive midfield.
Okay. And is there like, on what level did he compete?
He was he competed for a team called like FC Alania Cazz something. I can't quite remember the name because it's quite complicated. I'm not good with Russian town names, but so I'd assume it's some sort of local league. There wasn't too much information about it. I can tell you he was born in 1988 though, and that he's 5'10".
Okay.
He's still alive.
Yeah. So, Flouze was talking about a band.
Yes.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Like, did he have a car?
Okay. The main artist behind the bands was Ellen Pindayan. I'm gonna have to remember I think that's her name. Anyway, it's one half of Tattoo, and that was her previous project. And it's like every time it appears, she does something. It's some kind of performance art. Like in Tattoo, she was pretending to be a lesbian. And that band, from I understand, she was pretending to be a man. Does the stage name Gela Zagoyev? Because if she had, the female name would have been Zagoyeva, probably.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, she was pretending to be a guy, but obviously a woman, gender bending, and that kind of stuff. They only had one album, and then that didn't work out because I think the other person in the band, from what I understand, was the boyfriend at the time. And when they broke up, the band broke up. And then she went on to do the Tattoo with, every day. And then they had the video that was very sexy where they pretended to be lesbians and stuff. Anyway, that's where I remember her from. I was like, oh, I was surprised to come up on the article and know, like, the person, kind of. And now I understand Tattoo does not exist anymore, and she's into a third, like, performance art type project, which she's pretending to be something. But the article doesn't say, so I don't know. It only talks about that early project with only one album, 20 songs on the album, all of which are in Russian with a few in English. But yeah. I don't know the titles, because I don't even know the name of the album, in fact, because I don't remember now. I mean, I'm not even sure if it was in English or Russian, but I know that a lot of the material was in Russian, but some in English. Yeah, that's roughly it. Like my memory is pretty bad. I focused on the things that like connected with me. The fact I knew like who it was, kind of.
Flouze.
But that's it. Yeah.
Flouze, you're rambling.
Yes.
Because he's lying.
If you have any other questions, yeah, go ahead. But I can try to remember other details, but that's what's coming up.
Yes. Okay. Like, did the assailant have like a? Oh no, that was police asking me. Okay, no. Back on track. So, like, you've been rambling so long that I know that Case was talking about like a town, but yep. I don't know what Stan was talking about anymore now.
Oh, I thought we all agreed to like skip Stan.
Yeah. Now I was talking about how Gela Zagoyev is a Russian spy who was active in the Cold War.
Yeah, you were talking about spy. So, on who did he spy?
Well, he was actually a defector. So he defected from the Soviet Union to the US because he wasn't very on par with what they were doing. And then he became a triple agent a little while later. Or at least they suspected. I mean, they killed him for it, so he must have high suspicions. So yeah, he became a triple agent, started giving the Americans the wrong information, basically.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a double agent?
Well, he was already a double agent by... I don't know. The Wikipedia article said triple agent, so I don't actually know. I was kind of confused about that too.
Okay. And then Kaysen was talking about the town.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fun fact, by the way. He actually died in 88. He wasn't born in 88, like Tom said.
Okay. Yeah. So, Kaysen.
Yo.
You were talking about the town. And
I was not
oil.
talking about a town. I was talking about an abandoned town because of an oil accident.
Yeah. And there was oil and there was an accident.
Mm-hmm.
And that was in...
It was in a little town just outside of Moscow called Gosiasia, which I'm probably butchering the thing. It was near there. right on the cusp of the Caspian Sea. And yeah, it's been abandoned since like the 1800s because of the oil accident. It was basically rendered what's the
Habitable.
word? Yeah, there we go.
Uninhabitable.
Yep. After that,
Note stand uninhabitable. No, wait, no, never mind.
uninhabitable.
I was trying to catch a double negative. Okay.
No, Stan's using the right word.
Yeah, Stan is using the right word. That's what my brain realized.
Whose is this?
This is what?
There's like a little cave hole here with signs and a bed and a furnace and a chest of
Where is
stuff.
it? Oh, that's the lady who joined from Hermitcraft.
Oh, stress.
Yeah.
I see. I never noticed this was here this whole time. Okay.
Sorry, Tony Stank. Why is that written on the wall?
Oh, because stress. It's stress.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
let's
Carry
see.
on. Carry on.
Do you have any other questions about my poor abandoned town?
How many inhabitants did it have at this peak? Does it say?
At that point, when it was first established, it had 120 people living there. But by the time of the disaster, there was 1,000 people that lost their lives.
Ouch.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, Stress plays on the server for like 1 day, maybe 2. She wasn't on for very long. I think she opened a Patreon server, didn't she? And she was playing with like
she went off to play with the
patrons and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously Iskal joined with her, and then he obviously left just as quick. He's like, "You got to catch them all." No, I'm out.
I caught one. That's good.
Okay.
What the starter that you spawned with?
Do you have any more questions, Dutch, for anyone?
No, I'm now my head is like compiling the data.
I see.
We've got the
Oh,
load
which
music.
is
Single
like-
mind graphic.
We've got the load music going.
All of that data is entirely.
It's like the Matrix in front of Dutch's eyes.
I could see it all.
Fang is also guessing, and she's saying like it's a strip club from Russia. That's not one of the options I've heard. So I will take that one in account, Fang.
Little do we know, Fang was actually the one who proposed this word, and it is indeed a...
It's none of our words. And it is
You're
Fang's.
just sweating out of your pores, bullshitting.
It's none of us.
Oh, that would be so cool.
I mean, after the quiz that we just did, sure.
Yeah, it's
That
that kind
makes
of
sense.
night, right?
Yeah.
If you had to title this stream,
Ouch.
Game Shows of Disappointment.
I mean, that's every week.
So, like,
Well, fair.
is Dutch
Okay.
asking more questions or making his
No. I'm like
He's,
putting my mind
we
on
did a
what
really
whatever
good
it
job
is.
because he does not know what to do.
Yes. You all got me confused, okay? None of you sound believable.
Wow.
Hey now.
Well, yeah.
You're
You're an
all
all-star. Get your
Get
game
your
on. Go play.
Go play.
I just want you to get it wrong. That's all I want.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's already got it wrong.
He
don't
had it
think-
right the previous time, so that like mission failed.
That's true. That's true.
I don't think it's the town that Kaysen talks about. So
Okay, well that's one down.
yeah, because 1800s and oil. It sounds a little bit sketchy to me.
Oil didn't exist in the 1800s.
Well, it existed. But
It's a
like,
modern invention.
Yeah, apparently oil's only been around a few years.
Yep.
You know, thank them dinosaurs for dying like 10 years ago, eh?
But not the pterodactyls.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah, I mean-
believe Fang her strap club story. So I'm also gonna not choose Fang.
Sensible.
So there's 3 people left. That
Correct.
is a football player.
Yep.
That is a Russian spy. And it was something I can't remember again. Sorry, Stan.
That wasn't mine. Mine was a spy.
was
You
Flouze.
remember that one?
Sten's soporific entry.
It
Was
was
that
it was
person with the
Flouze's
album?
ramble story. Also, I
yeah,
don't remember either.
gender. Was it the gender bent pop star?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a
yeah,
stage
yeah,
name,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Slash
It
artist
was
name.
from that music video where he jerked off 2 hours long. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't. I find Flouze's story more believable than Sten's story. So Sten, you're out.
Okay, fair enough.
He's so disappointed though.
Yeah, and I'm so disappointed.
You can hear
And
it.
I would
I'm just
believe
trying to fulfill
Tom's
your wish,
story
Flouze.
over Flouze's story, so I choose Tom.
That's just because I prefer soccer.
No, I don't.
It's
like
also because he's correct. Gilad Zagoyev is a Russian football player born in 1988. He didn't die in 1988. Still.
Well, the fun thing is, my article is about Dmitry Polyakov, who
who
died
did-
in 1988 while he was
Oh.
executed by the.
Oh, okay. Wait,
Alright,
when in 1988? We need to get the
So
date
did
now.
so did
The
so did
15th of March.
Oh,
so
they
did- so
were
did,
alive
Dutch-
for
did Dutch
like-
actually get it right?
yeah,
Yes.
he did.
Yep.
Yeah,
For a month and 15 days, they were both
Nice.
alive on the Earth because this guy was born on the 31st of January 1988.
Man, I thought my story was pretty good.
The gender bending act that preceded Tattoo by Ellen Pridzovan is called Neposedi, not Gela Dragozev.
Zagoyev.
But it would have been nice because
What,
the
what I
difference
like on
is
this article. Oh, Karen, yeah.
Thank you, Tiny. Thank you.
I mean, I thought my story was pretty good.
What was it based on?
I would
my-
really have
my-
gone,
my-
especially
and
close to
oil.
Moscow and stuff. I would have gone like the town was destroyed in World War II, and then never gonna.
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
were
yeah.
like some long sieges in there.
Yeah.
And oil
I
If
is
must
one can believe the
admit,
destruction,
when-
I think that would have been
When
eminently
Germany, when Germany pushed the Russians back to Moscow.
credible. Yeah, there's
It was
long
just-
I had
sieges,
to do that.
massive destruction.
I had to Google a map of Russia to see how close towns were to Moscow.
Well, I can say his full name was Gela Yelizbarovich Zagoyev, which is a bit of a mouthful, and he is the older brother to Alan Zagoyev.
Of course.
No.
His brother's called Alan.
All right, so what is there? Dutch still got to kiss the other two, right?
What?
What?
no.
No, that's it.
No,
Dutch
that's
got
it.
two right.
Oh, you were really hoping
Nice.
that we'd come to your selection there?
I was,
we won't.
I was-
I don't think you'll have time. Sadly.
No. Nope. I don't have time to do that.
Oh, Alan.
But if it was
Zagoyev
actually
is,
something really interesting, you can share with the class if you want.
I did not pick a new word.
Or join in next week again and insert the word again.
I
yeah.
just told Fang to pick a word because we didn't have time for me to.
So you didn't know what you were gonna have.
No, I was gonna bullshit either way, but I
Oh,
figured,
okay.
you know, if I'd had to look up another article, it would have taken another 10 minutes. It would have just.
Oh, I suppose that's fair.
And if you
but
guys
next
didn't know,
week,
then
um,
you know it was all good.
Sten, are you gonna be around next week?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, you will be guessing then.
Yeah.
Next week, so there's no need to look anything up. Put me, Flouze, and Dutch. We'll have to in
And
case.
yet-
And if you
yeah.
want to join,
And-
just turn
yep.
up.
We'll have
turn up.
Crypts and Critters back on YouTube. Don't worry, White Time Wolf. Thank you for the other super chat. By the way, you're gonna have to calculate where we are on the danger wheel. That's really important.
Oh god, that danger wheel.
Ah, yes, indeed.
So yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna head across to do some music now.
You.
Yep. And I'm gonna send
Ew.
people across to.
Please.
Of
what
course,
am I gonna? What am I gonna play?
What, Tom is going to be playing "I'm a Material Girl" by Madonna. Of course, he's going to be making a really convincing cover version, acoustic, of course.
I would
course,
like Tom to sing "I Saw a Sign."
By Ace of
Ace.
Base. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ace of Base.
Some more classics. Yeah.
yeah.
I thought you were gonna bring up the thing that you were bullshitting.
I think he's going to do the trio because he's
Tattoo or
going to
whatever
close
it was.
that up with, the song by Aqua. I'm a Barbie girl. No, I'm a.
Oh, I see. So
Yeah.
I'm a Material Girl, then I Saw a
Then
Sign.
Ace of
and then-
Base. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Three songs. Yeah.
I can confirm I will do none of these.
I want to hear
Wow.
You
Tom.
don't know how to please your audience, Tom. What is
Right?
No, it's not about pleasing the audience. It's
this?
about
Oh,
having
okay.
fun.
I see how it is.
Oh my
and
god.
and no one would have fun if if I tried to sing those songs.
I think
I would
I
have a
beg to
lot
differ.
of fun.
I
Yes.
think it would be a lot of fun to watch you struggle with those.
I think me and Flouze would have a good giggle about it. Yes, a lot of
Yeah,
fun
we
indeed.
we would be very entertained.
And I do need a lot of fun because I just drove around on a scooter in the rain all day. So
Mm.
Why would you do such a thing?
I decided to join like the force,
If you can,
the
Tom,
mailman force.
you can take those
Yes.
3 songs and switch them from major to minor so they sound sad.
Yes, because I can do that on the fly, can't I? That takes a while, dude. So I
It
can't.
does, yes.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You can
Major
make
key to minor key.
songs like peppy, like fun little songs sound really depressing if you change
Barbie Girl
the scale.
is in a minor key.
Yeah. Which one?
Aqua's Barbie Girl.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm a Barbie girl.
Hold on, wait,
I
It
don't-
might not be
I
second
doubt
fret.
that.
I
It's
need
way
to
too
check.
bubbly.
Yeah, we want to hear it. We want to hear it.
Oh no, you're right. No, yeah, it's major. It's B major, so it's got a lot of minors in it.
But if you look like, for example, like someone made a cover of "Girls Just Want to Have Fun" by Cyndi Lauper,
Oh
and
yeah.
made
Oh no, I know
it
that
as a
Chase,
minor.
Chase Hofstadter. I love that guy.
Mhm. Yeah, and it made a minor version, and it's like super sad and
Yeah.
depressing, and it sounds actually like
It's creepy.
yeah,
his
it
version.
sounds like the girls like it's like super sarcastic. Girls just want to have fun, but really, it's the most despairing, abysmal day of their lives is what
Cause-
it is currently.
Just want to have fun.
And they're like, oh my god, those poor girls.
They just want to have fun. Why would you do this to them?
Why won't you let them have fun, man? You monster.
Yeah, it's like a Russian like
spy.
yes,
Oh, sorry.
obviously.
Yeah. You take a fun song and you apply communism to it, and that's what. That's
A
what
Russian communist song, and not one of
So-
the propaganda ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out of voice, people. Thank you
Okay,
also
okay.
very much
Good
for hanging
night,
out.
Who are the voice people, and why are you getting out of them?
Yeah, stay inside of them. It's
All
not.
right, see you touched.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
You
rage,
guys
by the
break
way.
me down. No problem.
You're
Uh,
welcome.
See
Good
y'all.
night, Dutch.
Bye, Dutch.
Thank you. Bye.
And I'm
poor
going to
Dutch.
deafen a
I
bit to let my chat down gently.
All
I'll be
right.
back.
Make
All right. Thankfully, I deafened Sten just in time. Phew. So thank you, of course, to White Time Wolf for all the donations today, all the super chats. It all counts for the Danger Wheel on Cube SMP. Don't worry, and it's not going to waste. And also, it's been enough of a... it's enough of a donation that even though you can't be a patron, if you wanted to, I can give you access to the Crypts and Critters SMP if your computer is beefy enough and you want to come play with us. That's I think it's you're not officially a patron, but I think if you're interested, just DM me or mention it in chat. Otherwise, because I think everyone would be happy to be able to welcome you aboard. And yes, Russia is no longer communist, indeed. Oh my goodness, White Time Wolf! What did you do? You're not supposed to do that. This is incorrect. You're not supposed to add another one just as we end the stream. Because now that'd be 29. So like now that'd be €1 away from spinning the Danger Wheel. Is that what you're saying? Oh my God, you've left me in an extremely precarious position. Indeed. But that's going to be it for the stream. I've told the patrons, in fact, that there's a likely chance that we might maybe watch a little bit of TV tonight together on rab.it. Of course, it's a series that is... my goodness! What time, Wolf? Game Wolf? She added the plus one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're not okay. You're not supposed to give super chats like that if it's gonna make the danger wheel spin, because the wheel is danger, and it's not. Right now it's Pixelmon. I'm all flustered now. I don't know what to do. We're expecting to do some. Did I just fly in someone's house without knowing? Unknowingly fly in someone's house. I definitely did. Wow, that's what happens when you look at yourself while flying instead of looking at where you're going. So it looks like I'm gonna have to make a little venture over to the Cube SMP in order to spin the wheel. I'm gonna have to, exit this area. There you go. And we're gonna endure a black screen while I switch games. We're gonna have a black screen. But so enjoy the black screen. But yes, we do have to go spin, and we're gonna have to get that done. I wanted to say, while the screen is utterly black and devoid of anything to see, because we're loading. I hope I didn't accidentally load up Crypts and Critters, though. Am I doing that? It sounds like maybe I'm doing that. No, okay, I'm not loading Crypts and Critters. I'm loading 1.13.3. Yes, I am a butt. That is correct. And black screens are the best, but now they black no mo. Oh, there's gonna be little to no danger for the people who are online because only Nikolai is here. So I feel like he's not going to be mad. He's not going to be mad. Yes, we will get CNC back on YouTube. I did stream CNC on the Twitch. I'm not sure. Are you among the people who just can't handle Twitch? Because I know we have a few people who, for whatever reason, Twitch does not work out very well. And I'm not a user of the boats. I'm not happy with the boats. I'm not using the boats. I've glitched through the floor too often. It's not secure. The boats ain't safe. We got a wheel spin incoming. And later's Fang, but of course, yes, White Time Wolf, if you're interested in joining us actually on the SMP for Crypts and Critters, I think you're more than welcome. And look at how the wheel has changed. I notice that there is no more... There's no more armor stands at the wheel. Does that mean the gold armor... I'm not gonna take the risk. I feel like that's too dishonest. I think it is still a thing. Okay. Oops. I've been forced. Crouch to spin the wheel. I'm crouched. And indeed, one can say that I am dumb. I don't know how it spins. Okay. I'm gonna have to leave Discord and join Mumble. Maybe it's crouch on the lamp. It could be true. It could be the way. What just happened? Oh. So hold on. Let me join.
Oh.
Let me join Mumble. There you go.
Hello.
Hey, Nikolai.
Hello.
So, like, all we do is, like, we crouch here, and I saw for a moment, I saw a button appear.
Yeah, when you stand here, it'll say up top in, like, the boss bar, crouch to spin the wheel. When you stand in the middle there.
Okay. It's stand like this. Oh, okay, I get it. Oh! Oh, no.
Let's see what you get. You might want to take some ammo, I think.
I might want to try and remember which chest I put my armor in. Yes.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what? Oh, no, that...
Oh!
That thing's gonna... I'll help you. Oh my
I know, I'm
God.
definitely dying.
You can't outrun that thing, dude. Oh my.
All right.
I'm killing it.
Yeah, well...
Let's see what it drops. You can have it, of course.
that was,
killed it. It
that was a
dropped
thing.
Dropped a... Is that a stone sword?
Alright, let me respawn. Well, withers do drop stone swords. Let me
Oh,
respawn.
okay.
I'll be back. What the heck was that? Are you happy, Game Wolf? Are you happy? You've murdered me. What the heck is that thing? That's worse than a nightmare. Why does it have, like... Why is it on steroids? Like, the other things were way too easy to handle, I'll admit. Like, the Killer Bunny... Well, for some people, I guess, were a problem. But the nightmares and Killer Bunnies were not a problem for yours truly. I'm gonna have to get weapons again, because... The fact that my bow disappeared, and I still haven't been able to replace it because I don't get the levels. And now I lose the levels. It's a perpetual loop. It's a perpetual loop of death. No, it's not this one. It's in this chesticle.
How'd it?
All right, thank
like
you.
the music. And it dropped this, and it chanted sword, just for you.
Wow. With Curse of Vanishing, how did it
Yeah,
manage
that's zero
to drop it?
durability. Yeah.
It's what did me in. Yeah, I was saying, and of course I cursed myself. I was saying the nightmares and Killer Bunnies were too easy to handle.
Right.
And now
got
I've paid
something-
for it, clearly.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. Now I'm going to have a new strategy. I'm going to have to make sure I have blocks on my bar so I can pill her up.
Right.
Because if
What
you
if
can't
some of them
outrun,
were
you can pill her
bows?
up.
That's true. That thing is really fast, by the way. That was like 10 times faster than you.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. It was, yeah, rather quite fast, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I spot
I
it
don't know
again,
how to
I
do
wonder if
outcomes.
there's another spot I can run to nearby.
I mean, if you have
Because
pearls, you can just
getting
pearl
them
up
in
there,
water negates the speed, but like there's no real body of water that is close enough to be effective.
so- Yeah. I mean, if you can get up there with a pearl right here,
That's true.
then you will
Yeah.
be safe.
Absolutely. Pearling away might be the key.
You need some?
No, I've got like 16 pearls or something like
Oh,
that.
okay. Perfect.
I don't have that many, but you know, I have
Yeah,
enough.
we got infinite amount in the end.
Yeah,
Have you,
roughly.
have you seen the gold farm?
I have seen the gold farm. I haven't seen the farm in the end though.
Oh, you have not. The gold farm is just finished, and you haven't seen the end farm that's been there for before I even joined.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't have a reason to go really. I didn't know they
Right.
would build it like in a day as well. Like it was, I think it was open like 1 or 2 days after we went to the end for the first time.
It's really simple to make them now. You just need those endermites in the middle, and then one platform, and that's all.
Yeah, there's a lot of farms that have actually been simplified.
Yeah. Same with Iron Golem as well, I believe.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, iron golem. Yeah, the iron farms have been drastically simplified. Though
Yeah.
it's been less so from to 1.3 because now you absolutely need a zombie. But still, it's not that
Oh.
complicated.
Yeah, just name tag a zombie or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I was on my way to the gold farm to get some levels real quick. We can go to the Enderman instead if you want. If you want to come along.
Wait, why do I need to pay attention to chat this time? What did I miss? I was busy dying. I was busy dying. What did I miss in chat? Except for another donation. God, gee, my goodness. And who's the cheeky person?
I put in some food.
Oh, okay, very nice. Because I tend to put some Curse of Binding stuff in there.
Oh.
Well, I don't, but I mean, someone could.
Right. Can you step on it for me real quick? Just don't look in it. Just no.
Yeah, no thanks.
It has mending as well, so like it won't really break that easy.
Right.
No, I put it in.
It doesn't matter. I have my wings now.
Oh right, okay.
I would have been
Put food
safe.
in again. You want to head with me to the Enderman farm and see it for the first time?
Hey, can I see where you've set up? Because I don't
Yeah,
have a
that
whole
too.
lot of time to stream. I've actually just hopped on because...
There you go.
Just hopped on because I had all the donations for spinning the wheel, and so
Right.
had to get it
There you go.
done.
I'll put it on my wings as well.
Oh.
It's right down here.
Down Kermit's place. Are you close to Julio or?
No, I'm not that far. It's like right here, around the corner. Right here.
Uh-huh.
I haven't built a house yet. I'm really bad at building. So right now I'm just kind of getting set up. You're the first one to come to my base as well.
Oh,
And then down here I plan on having a huge farm and then like build stuff in it as well.
indeed, the farm is pretty big.
Yeah, and then I tried building a mob farm right there, but only one layer right now. Might have to make it bigger for more
Well,
efficiency.
for more efficiency, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're able to collect a good amount of gunpowder, you'll be set.
Oh yeah.
Because
Oh yeah.
gunpowder becomes pretty precious.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
this is
a
all I
nice-
have right
nice
now.
farm.
I haven't built anything though.
Yeah, now it's finding a way to organize your chests.
Oh, you don't want to look at these right here. Oh my. They're messy.
And, well, you've got these stairs going. Yeah, okay. You've got an inventory place starting.
Yeah. I started building this yesterday. Didn't finish it though.
Because I know that people who feel a little bit insecure about their building skills can always rely on the hole in the mountain.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking, and then I'll pay someone to build a house for me.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you certainly got a striking place to build on,
Yeah.
where you can make a pretty spectacular house. By the way, you have a merchant down there, somewhere.
No, I think it's called.
Well,
Basically,
the
it
llama that has
Yeah, yeah.
carpet on it like this is one of a trader's llama, so there should be a trader somewhere.
Does it not keep it on if it dies, the trader?
Well, the trader has the pair of llamas on a leash, but like at some point he can lose the leash and the llamas can get free.
Okay.
So who knows where they've gone? Perhaps the trader is dead. That is possible.
Yeah.
But usually
Probably.
they're fairly mob-proof in the sense that they take invis pots at night.
Yeah, I've seen
So
that.
it's kind of difficult to kill. Are you gonna do some stuff with the foxes? The foxy foxes?
I tried taming one, but apparently you can't.
Yeah, you can't really tame them. No,
So I don't know what to do with
not
them.
really. You can keep some prisoners in boats, I guess.
I guess, yeah. They're just living down there. I think it's a family of 4 now. I bred them once, thinking I was gonna tame the baby, but that wasn't possible.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big rip. As you
Big
can see
rip.
in this chest, I got a bunch of food already.
Of course. It's a good thing for you that you have some thing now that we have the danger wheel that removes food.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I don't
Yeah.
want that happening to me. Oh my.
And they noticed that since I keep my food initially, like I keep my food in my offhand, as you see, and the first version of the wheel, when they spin it the first time, the food in your inventory would get like transformed into, what was it? Well, I'm nothing.
Kelp, right?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
But I had my potatoes in my offhand, so they were safe. And based on that, they noticed that, we have to add something to the code.
Right.
So now it's no longer safe.
That's a rip.
Nothing is safe.
Sadly not. Not with the wheel.
I think I'm not sure where we are on the Din map,
Somebody lives that way, I know that.
but I think I caved a little farther that way already.
Oh.
Because I was caving extreme hills to get more emeralds.
Oh, okay.
So I
that
think
makes
like
sense.
during the first week I went there. So I think north of you, Devin would be there, because Devin is my neighbor, or one of my neighbors, and he'd be to the north of you in what used to be a village.
Right.
And my base also counts as a village. So if you have bad omen, that curse effect from killing pillagers, do not come and visit us.
Oh, I'll try not to.
It's gonna come and it's gonna cause raids, and the villagers are not ready to defend themselves.
Well, I'll try and remember that. Wait, why did that not make a noise?
Oh, you weren't jamming with me?
No, I just got a sub and it confused me because it didn't make a noise.
Oh, I see.
And thank you, Jeremy, for Switch Prime, buddy. I appreciate it, my dude. Much love.
Yeah, I very much doubt that Picard show will be any good, Cat. I'm sorry to say.
You could ask him to go ABBA caving with you right now.
Well, unfortunately, I don't really have time. I was ending a stream on a different SMP, but I had to come over here to spin the danger wheel. But
okay.
my stream is actually like coming to an end in the next like 10 minutes.
I see. I did it with Jim and Derek yesterday, and they both had like a little over 200 points after 30 minutes, and I had like 650. So I won.
But I think it'd be one of the 3 people who could beat me at Abba caving on the server. So I'm currently undefeated in Abba caving. But that's because I've never Abba caved against like Nestor, Ginger, or you. I think you're the top 3 that would beat me.
Ooh, we should try that one time.
Yeah. I think I'd get my first L on that one.
That would be a big tournament.
Could be. Well, so who did you say was offering to build a house?
I think Derek has a shop at Spawn.
Oh, I see. Oh. Yeah. Have you seen what he's built so far? That's very impressive.
Did he build that castle for Age?
Yeah,
right?
that kind of steampunky castle.
Yeah,
thing?
that's.
No, not the Clue. The Clue Mansion is Delphron built that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's also really nice.
There's a kind of steampunky thing along the extreme hills and the river.
Yeah.
By Dr. Jim's place, and that's the one that Dark built.
Oh, okay.
The kind of steampunk-looking build.
Right. Well, that's pretty promising.
Mm-hmm. And of course, all I have is the horse.
Oh. Well, I gotta start building at some point. I gotta try, and then I'll buy a house as well.
Well,
So
I
we
mean,
have something to compare
you
with.
have wheat blocks, so you're pretty safe.
Yeah, I joined that from a village. I saw some place, and I thought I'd bring it back.
No, it's a great source of easy wheat.
Yeah. There's like stacks over them.
They do, and they just leave it out there, not even in a granary or anything.
Mm-hmm. That's the way to go.
All right, I'll head back home and end my stream.
All right.
But hey, have fun, and I'm gonna say hi to everyone.
Yep, you too, man. See you, dude.
Laters. 。
All right.
「 Later. 」
All right.
「
All right.
「
All right. All right.
Yes, I'm keeping streaming, but I'm only keeping streaming until I get home and stuff. Okay, now the stream is truly ending because it's still a Pixelmon stream. Where did it? I think we all agreed. Okay. Just trying to get my bearings in the nether here. And I will look at the drawing. Yes, of course I will. I will indeed. And I just need to eat something. I'm starving. I'm not sure if they'll catch fire when it rains. Cats, they're wheat blocks. It rain. Why would they catch fire when it rains? I don't get it. I don't get it. No, I know. I know Nikolai from his teaming with Nestor and stuff. So I know he's a he's a PvP god. Yes, I'm well aware. I'm well aware. I know the UHC people, Dr. Jim. Don't worry about that. And that's what I'm saying. Like the 3 cavers that I suspect are much more efficient than I am. I named them, and one of them is Nikolai. The other 2 are Nestor. Nestor would probably beat me at Abba caving for sure, and Ginger as well, most likely. I'd have to be lucky to beat them, and they'd have to be unlucky. And that's really what would need to happen. But otherwise, under normal circumstances, they're likely to Abba cave faster than I would, and therefore win. And of course, in terms of PvP, well, you don't want to see the fights that I had against Ginger or against... I never actually PvP'd against Nikolai, but since he's roughly the equivalent of Nestor, I can tell, you know, Nestor like destroys me utterly. So there's some people like who think I'm good at UHC, which I mean, considering I'm now the second highest in all-time wins for UHC recorded UHCs, one might be, you know, tricked into thinking that's the case. But in reality, there's some players who are like at a much higher level, where you'd say if Minecraft could have been, if there could have been an esport with Minecraft PvP, if it wasn't so buggy and so on, like Nestor and Nikolai and that bunch would be the kind of players that would have been able to earn a living. Anyway, I'm going to be ending the stream because again I'm starving. So I'm gonna thank everyone for joining, and of course, big thanks to White Time Game Wolf for forcing me to die by spinning the danger wheel. And that winter heart, whatever that thing is, whew. That one's fun. Fun times with winter heart. And yeah, probably will be seeing if I can watch a little bit of gory TV with patrons tonight on Rabbit. And that's it. All right. Thank you very much for joining me for Pixelmon. And I'll see you in the next stream. Bunny, no! Oh, I'm just at the finish when I end the stream. The last super chat comes